is a new youth health facility coming to Langford that we learned about on Monday. It's a project to bring childcare, mental health, and wellness services to this two-story building on Carlow Road. The Foundry is the name of it. They're the ones heading up the mental health and wellness service part of this. And to learn more about it, their Director of Implementation, Kathy Easton, is on the line. Hello, how are you?
Good morning. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, great to talk to you. So we want to learn more about this thing coming to Carlow Road, but I guess just in general, Foundry, what is that?
Foundry is a network of youth centers across BC that provide free integrated health and social services for young people aged 12 to 24. We're actually part of a network of integrated youth services across Canada and internationally.
So this is a much bigger deal than just this.
Absolutely. Locally, Thrive Social Services has been granted the permission to open a foundry here in the West Shore. We're a local nonprofit agency that's been around for 30 years, and we're really excited to be able to bring this project, this Foundry West Shore, to Langford and to our permanent home.
How long has it taken to get here?
It's taken a couple of years to find space in West Shore. It's among the fastest growing communities in BC and Canada, and not surprisingly, it's difficult to find a space that's large enough to support this kind of a project.
Talk about the space. Like, what do you need to do there? Talk about what the program looks like.
Yeah, there's 5 core service areas that are part of a foundry. It brings together social services, so you don't need to have problems to come to Foundry if you're a young person aged 12 to 24. It's there for everyone. There's education and employment support, peer support for young people and their families, physical, sexual health care, substance use health, as well as mental health supports.
And it's in this building on Carlow Road, or it will be once it's done, which is also bringing a childcare space. Is there any benefit or any kind of strategy behind putting these two things together?
Well, it's just a fantastic way to serve families all in one location. With the child care center, from what I understand, will have before and after school care. And Foundry serves youth aged 12 to 24 and their families. Regardless of whether the youth are accessing care or not, the services are available for families and caregivers. So they might have a young person, a little person in child care, and a slightly older person maybe attending before and after school care who could come up to Foundry and get some supports.
Well, we're talking to the Director of Implementation with Foundry Souk West Shore, Kathy Easton, and we learned about this. And I guess a $7.1 million injection of provincial and federal funding through Childcare BC's New Spaces Fund is going into this. And is that helping you as well? Or how does that money fit into your project, again, in this building that's also got the childcare spaces?
Yeah, they're completely separate. The City of Langford is working on the child care spaces, but our project with Thrive Social Services for the Foundry West Shore on the second floor is funded through the Ministry of Health, through Foundry BC, as well as Health Canada, and we're so excited and grateful to announce a donation from the Norgard Foundation for $2 million that is going to help Thrive bring this Foundry West Shore to reality.
Oh, cool. Okay. So final question for you in all of this. Talk about how badly this new site is needed. Talk about the need for this kind of service in that area.
Well, we've known for a long time that young people are struggling with their mental well-being, and having these services closer to home here in the West Shore is really going to make a difference for them. They're not, young people and families are not going to have to go to 3 different places to get help with mental health or physical health. They'll have everything they need all in one location, and that's really the transformative nature of Foundry. We also bring together all the service providers who already provide services to 12 to 24-year-olds. So that means that Island Health, MCFD, school district, all the nonprofits, Boys and Girls Club, Pacific Family Services, who are already operating here in the West Shore, will come and operate out of that Foundry, so that, like I said, everything in one place, one-stop shop. Youth don't have to try and figure out where to go to get help. They can just come to the Foundry and get help when they need it.
Well, Kathy Easton, thank you so much for talking to us about all of this. Good luck. When do you expect it to be up and running?
We're so excited about this project. It is moving very quickly, and we expect to be open in spring of 2028.
Okay. Well, we'll watch for that. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.